Please can you tell me your name and how are you?
My name is Gemma. I am good today.
Have you learned anything new over the last year?
Yeah, I've learned many different things of how to adapt to changes with obviously the guidance that's come out. I've learned how to try and better communicate online because everything's been from being in person that I'm used to then being on the computer. So I've had to learn to adapt to doing group situations and doing a lot more online Zoom and team calls, which I've had to learn how to use the program because I haven't been used to it. So I've had to learn all these different technologies and buttons and how to do things. So it's been hard, but I'm adapting to it, I think.
What have you enjoyed about lockdown?
I've enjoyed it because I've been able to see you guys and do a lot of the advocacy work that I was doing with you guys before lockdown happened. And also it's given me a more positive way of communication. And also it's given me a more of a determination to do my awareness videos. And it's also given me new friends that I didn't have. So I've learned to gain friendships whilst being at home. So that's been the best thing about lockdown for me.
What have you not enjoyed about lockdown?
Being stuck at home, being away from my family because I'm used to being very sociable and around my family a lot of the time. So having to be at home on my own, dealing with everyday situations has been hard. But now it's getting a little bit easier so I can enjoy it. But lockdown, the isolation and the anxiety has been the hardest part, which I still struggle with on a daily occurrence, but not as much.
Do you have any worries or concerns about what's going to happen next?
Yes, I do have worries because I don't feel that the government is really taking into account the needs of autistic people or people with disabilities. It's not been very well explained of how we are meant to cope with the next steps that are coming. Also, I worry for the future when we do get back to being allowed around people and outside again. I feel that there's still going to be some concern with regards to how close we get to people and how many people we're allowed to visit. So it kind of worries me that are we still allowed to be going back to complete normal, or is there going to be some restricted movement? Because obviously we still are trying to be careful being around people for the moment. So it kind of, I'm anxious about how close I am allowed to be with other people once we get back to some kind of normality. And it kind of worries me that I'm going to be more restricted myself, pulling myself away from people because I've not been allowed near them. So it's confusing.
Is there anything that you'd like to now change in your life?
Not being so anxious, and obviously I want to try and return to a form of normality, get myself more busy working, doing videos and seeing my friends because I miss that socialization. It's not being social that I found really hard.